Hello.
Justin, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Your hobgoblin decided.
Now you're left with dumb Firo. Aren't you so lucky?
You somehow
you
picked
know.
up another sorcerer to cover some of the magical duties. Because he was like, you guys look better armed than the rest of these fools, and I am poor. Yes, the sorcerers aren't talking to each other because one of them thought Yetis are cool, and then Sean.
Fair enough.
I didn't know what to say.
Not only did he buy me dinner, but he let me know what I would eat, and I could have
which for Kiku was like 4 meals, but you know.
Sean is on the way.
Yay, Sean's not dead.
Yay.
Seth is now vertically split as opposed to horizontally split.
I said,
usually
I DM'd him and I was like, are you coming tonight? And he was like, oh shit, be right there. Was cleaning the carpets.
That sounds fun.
Zoinks!
I'm gonna have the whole crew.
I was just hoping Sean wasn't dead because like he skipped on Saturday. And several of us messaged him and like, dude, are you alive?
He lives.
Crickets. Shit, that was wrong password,
while
nope,
he's
right
coming,
password.
options.
Wait, so session have the option to roll for that one. What do you know?
You guys tried. You guys failed.
Then we can do another week.
Someone's looking for a loophole.
You had shit for loot on the rolls. My bad. It's how RNGesus plays it out. You didn't even get near the table. Like you didn't even get to the right table.
It's
Look
okay.
at Sean. Sean's alive.
Sean's coming.
No, Sean's not here yet. Sean's in game though.
Well, we're not gonna deal with RNGesus this time. We're gonna deal with RN Jesus. He's gonna give us a better table.
Right? Sorry, eating Chick-fil-A cookie. Hang on. Was that wine? Iced wine? Iced wine is amazing.
She just got in a screaming match with a 6-year-old, so there's wine. To be fair, I wasn't planning on letting him do that, but anyway.
Shit happens.
Right? All right. So, where's my book? There's my book.
In your lap.
Nope, that's a cat.
He'll come when he's good and ready. At least he's in roll 20.
True. All right. So, options.
So
what do we have to roll for the table?
We also sat around for a week. Magic stuff. So we also have.
I like the sound of that.
We also have 2,000 gold and 4 diamonds. So if you want to die 4 more times, we got you.
Let's not do that again.
I mean, it's kind of a good thing you didn't make it last out of the cave.
They could have literally just pushed you out of the cave, and like they're like, "Oh no, we're gonna fight the giant," and almost get everybody killed again.
Oh well, I mean, you know.
So we didn't get a whole lot. You did sell the pot to the Bryn Shander speaker.
Yep.
Who seems nice.
the cauldron?
Yeah. That got you what?
2,500
4,000 gold worth
gold.
stuff or something like that.
How much?
2,500 gold and 5 diamonds worth 500 gold, so 5,000.
Well, 4,000. Something.
I did not fire the first shot, so
That's fine. I mean, shit happens. That's why you've got 5 more diamonds to bring people back to life. 4 more diamonds or whatever it is.
let's not go down that road if we can help it.
Oh, it's awesome.
Well, I mean, did you at least empty the cauldron first?
Oh yeah, no, I remember before last session ended, Fear dumped all the coals to fire out. So
Right.
yeah,
Light.
the only thing in the cauldron was actually a dead body, not stew.
Okay.
And
There
then
was
he pushed
Daniel,
down all
your
the-
microphone is super sensitive because you're picking her up.
Please turn that.
All right, hold on.
And I'm not screaming.
Really? Okay.
Yes, really. Anyway, so we got you down the hallway and then somehow re-aggroed the giant. So we ran it outside and it stopped at the edge of the cave and was just standing there. And so in Sean's infinite wisdom, he's like, "Oh, it can't leave the cave, so I'm going to shoot it." And he shot it and it left the cave. Yeah. So at some point, Kiku ran and hid in the nearest snow pile, and then they kited it back and forth until it finally died. But yeah, it was at
Nice.
some point you just need to take the time.
So to be fair, they somehow alerted the skeleton is we pushed the cauldron with your body in it off the waterfall and it fell to the bottom on the island and
Oh yeah, that was why.
And what?
No,
ran
we failed our athletics check and
a-
let go of a bell.
Yeah, you let go of the cauldron at the top of the 10 foot, 15 foot, or whatever it was waterfall. It crashed down into the ice beneath and made about the amount of noise you expect to drop a large iron pot off a 15-foot thing. And everyone, and then the skeleton went, "Huh, that sounds like an intruder," and wandered down the hallway.
Sure. Totally
and we
makes
were not
sense.
fast enough.
I was gonna let you guys escape, but there was a comedy of errors repeatedly. So you're now in Bryn Shander. You are richer. You are alive. You have
No new
important
magic
distinction.
items.
no new magic items, and you can do whatever you want. You're also level 4, 5, 4.
4.
Oh, I should probably do the level
4.
up then.
Yep.
Yeah.
You level, we'll look for more magical items.
I mean, if you want to burn time, just chilling in Bryn Shander.
Kiku doesn't mind. She kind of likes it when it's dark out all the time. And the cold doesn't bother me at all.
Oh, that's right. The only other person that can use the Sunblade is Drow. Whatchamacallit? Druid.
Oh yeah, from the other campaign. Yeah, and it would make her get disadvantage on everything, and it was like, oh my god.
All right. So I have a whole bunch of. I forget what rumors I've given you.
Wolves,
Yeah.
ogre, earthmeat or giant or whatever.
Yeah.
Care Denival, no one's seen the speaker.
Yep.
Well, you know where he is.
Well, he's in that room that we didn't get into.
He's got.
The Great White Worm and the Spire.
Yep.
The Goliaths fighting each other in the spine.
Yep.
So is there a quick way to do this, or do I just edit the character?
You edit.
Answer.
Well, you.
Welcome, Sean.
Hi, Sean.
Is there a level up button?
Uh-huh.
So if you click on your character name, you could do manage levels, and then it basically takes you to the edit character again.
Oh, there it is. So we're level 4 then? Wunderbar.
Yes.
Why don't you just okay?
So
Top
while
right is
you're
a
doing
hammer
that,
anvil.
Kiku wanders over and she goes, "Flynn, did you meet your god?" Not awkward at all.
I mean, if you think about it, the Kellenborg clerk signed a DNR.
Kiku, what I saw is a story for another day.
Hopefully tomorrow, because I could really use a good story right about now.
Um, let's see.
Oh, Flynn, we met a new guy, and he fed me. He's a really stand-up guy. I think we should take him with us. Besides, your buddy the wizard, he kind of bailed.
Okay. So, since you guys are flopping around in town, while heading down the sidewalk, you run into, or you see hustling towards you. He recognizes Flynn because Flynn's the guy that he like saw sitting in the temple days. And he's like, he comes all hustled over. He's like, "Oh, Mister, I've been looking for some adventurers, and since I know you're an adventurer now, I have something that I need you to take care of." And that's when he kind of steps around you and notices who's following along and telling her story. He gives her a glare, and you see his hands kind of twitch. He's like, "Oh, you."
Is this my nemesis?
It's the kobold. I forgot his name.
It's a gnome.
What was his name again?
I
I should know this though. You need to give him a name.
he has a name. Need to get it. Where's that? He was in Branchander. His name is Copper Knobberknocker.
That's right. So I look around Flynn and be like, "Hey, Nobby, why don't you go get your own friends?"
You see his hands kind of twitch towards his tool belt. No, do
I smile real big and be like, "Go ahead, do it."
you couldn't you couldn't fix your way out of a broken sprocket with a 8-page set of instructions.
Really now? And I activate my power armor. Be like, "Now what, little man?" Even though he's probably like twice my size.
I look around for some popcorn.
We're having the showdown in the middle of the street in Bridgehander.
With two
I
people
figure
that are like
either
3
the
feet
one
tall.
that I'm with wins, and we move on, or this newcomer wins, and then I hire that one.
I mean, that's a way to look at it.
What? Oh, well.
All right. So the newcomer kind of realizes that you're the kind of he stops glaring at Jen and remembers what exactly he was supposed to be doing. And oh, by the way, the guy walks around in a fuzzy, like a full body fuzzy suit, with a hood, and it totally makes.
Please tell me it's a onesie.
Oh yeah. Anyway, he mentions that since you're not dead, maybe you can help him out. Because his friend is he hasn't heard from him, and he's conducting research in an old cabin in the wilderness, and he's close to finding a device that could end the Frostmainden eternal winter, but he hasn't heard from him in a while, and they didn't really part on great ways. So if you happen to find yourself north of Lonelywood, there's an old hunting cabin that I need someone to look in on. Macratus.
Imagine that! Not parting on good ways, huh?
Well, I feel a little bad, but he wasn't supposed to stay gone. He was supposed to come here. His invention is hopeless. Anyway.
I have so many things I want to say to this guy right now.
I mean, come on, you did the Iron Man like armor effect on the poor gnome. Basically makes it life fixing pods stuff. So
Please tell me he was at least a little intimidated.
I don't know. Did you roll intimidation roll?
No, why would I do that? Yes! Why would I do that?
Dude, what is up with all of a sudden it's now in
I
black?
don't know. It decided to like reset it to regular VTT instead of like using Roll20's like setup. But I rolled a 19. Natural.
Funny. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the Beyond 20. It seems to have gotten itself a little
No, that did not fix it.
All right. Anyway, rule 20 aside. Close. Yeah, I don't know. So, you can okay. So he basically tells you there's a cabin northeast of Lonelywood that is really kind of hard to miss. It's on the river. It's an old hunting cabin. It's the only thing up there for miles. And yeah, stop by if you happen to find yourself in. Other than that, that is, yeah, I think that's the only real quest for that. There's another thing I swear I gave you.
The wizards thing.
Yeah, the dude that's if you pay him.
Quick
he'll
AFK, I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got the wizard one, we got the ogre one, we got the wolf one, and now we got the cabin.
Oh, oh yeah, the one that the guy died. He killed all the people that were out there helping him or whatever it was, and then they set him on fire.
Yep.
Yeah, that one. And that guy was in
East Haven.
East Haven. Was the guy that said he'd lead you out there.
Mm-hmm.
Was that or was he in one of the cares? I forget if.
So I'm sorry. I was too busy role playing to write down. Where did Nabi want us to go? Like a cabin north of where?
Lonelywood.
Thank you.
Like north of not Lonelywood the town, like Lonelywood the woods. There's cabin.
Is that still like northwest or north or what?
Northwest.
Yeah. Okay. So we have 3 quest objectives southeast, 1 northwest, and then we still have to go find the forge.
Let's go do the wolves because Daniel sent me a picture, and now I need to like do the wolf encounter.
So the wolves. Well, we have to go through Goodmead to get there, right?
You do.
we can deal with the ogre.
Let me guess, the ogre's gonna have a big two-handed weapon.
Probably.
Rabble.
He's just gonna be double fisting crates of beer.
Phrasing.
All right. Sean's in Discord. Yay! Welcome back, Sean.
Sean's been in Discord. He's just been muted and quiet.
Oh, it's just it wasn't. So, so yeah, you have one quest basically north, and then a couple of quests south, and technically there's Sunblight, but that's probably not a great option right now.
To good meat then?
I'm good with that.
Okay.
Seth, what are you watching?
What am I watching?
Yes.
He's on my upper screen, so I'm managing my character in there because some things got foobar 1610, 16.9.
I just remember you were watching the football game up there last time, and I'm like,
yeah,
what
I
is he
was.
watching?
Yeah.
So you
Just
stack your
making
monitors one on
sure
top of
all
the
my-
other?
I've got two next to each other here, and then a third on top.
Holy moly. You just need to, like, go to the dark side and get one of my monitors.
All right. So,
No, I multitask like this a lot.
all right. So, everybody spend money on supplies. And are you buying any weapons or anything else before you go out? Is weapons, armor, all that stuff. For Enchanter, your best chance of getting stuff. Remember, you get a discount at Black whatever it is.
Blackstones,
Black iron blades.
Black Iron Blades. There we
them
go.
too.
Yeah, too bad my weapons are built into my armor. Like, I literally don't benefit.
Sorry.
It's okay, because later on I get all the magic items. So then I'll start making them.
Okay. So rations to include a bunch for your animals because you have to feed them daily. The trip to Goodmead I think takes you basically a day.
Justin, did you get an axe beak with your 50 extra gold?
Yeah.
You need to turn in one of your sleds because you're now rocking a sled and 3 axes.
Yeah, we need to go return one of them and get your money back.
Because you have your own sled and your own dog sled team, and you were rocking 2 sleds, but I mean, unless you want to ride a sled instead, I mean, it depends. I think the sleds have slightly better.
It's better carrying capacity.
Yeah, better carrying.
I'm poor. I just ride on the sled.
I can ride the sled, and Merlin can use my axe beak.
Merlin's got it.
Merlin's got an. Everybody's got an axe. Well, all 3 of you guys have an axe beak.
Technically, Merlin doesn't need an X peak.
If we turn in one of the sleds, he does.
Yeah, because you don't own 2 dogs. It's not the problem is not the sled. It's the fact that the dog sled and expensive.
You're cutting in and out.
They're expensive and expensive. So
He turned his sensitivity down, and now he's used to, like, just whispering over there.
my bad.
No, don't turn it up, or I hear myself.
I messed with the dials the other day on the front of my.
I hear nothing.
I see your lips moving. I hear nothing.
Right?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
self-activating.
Now you're
the,
talking.
the last half of that sentence was
Yeah.
all just you.
Okay, I'll just have to use my teleconference voice for this. All right.
Dear Lord.
Gives me a hard time about it. I don't understand it. All right, so you guys have your ability to go. Where is that? All right. Did you guys buy loot or not loot, but
30% off.
25.
25% off.
I apparently have 21 rations already, so no, I didn't buy anything.
Okay. Why is that even a thing?
Sean's trying to haggle.
Oh, okay. Sean is trying to haggle.
30%?
Survey says don't push your luck.
Okay.
No! Our discount on the discount.
Yeah, sorry. Weird. Give me the rules for that, but they don't tell me where it's at. All right, I really need to finish reading this book. It's like so much. All right, so you head out to.
Apparently directly to Goodmead because somebody moved the Pikachu.
Yes, you head there to Goodmead. It takes you the better part of a day. 6 hours, so 3 hours. So it takes you like the morning to get there. You roll into Goodmead around lunchtime.
I pull out some of my dinner from last night.
Right. By the way, Goodmead, as you walk through town, you hear a buzz. Like literally hear a buzz. I'm not kidding. So to the east way. All right. So let me drag you. Goodmead is not a particularly big town.
Can you even call this a town?
Definitely not a city. Small village? I don't know. So anyway,
Where'd we come in at?
northeast. John, this map is actually in the top. Haha. So yeah, this cluster of houses is not particularly big. They have it's midday, so you see a little bit of hustle and bustle around. Yeah, you could ask around, water around, get lost, fish off the dock or something.
Well, do we know where the brewery is?
The meat hall is in the middle of town. Big building and hard to.
I was about to say, is that really massive building in the middle?
Yeah. Um,
Okay, so we wander down in the mead hall
the
because
buzzing is very noticeable here. In fact, I hope nobody's allergic to bees.
Mead, honey, ha.
Right? So the mead hall is apparently also where they keep the beehive.
giant
Or
apiary.
it has a large room that is dedicated to the apiary. Yeah.
So I go up to the nearest worker and be like, "How do you feed the bees when there's no flowers?"
It's been hard. Some of the trees and the not it's been hard. We've had to convert some spaces to greenhouses to feed the bees, just so that they continue to do that. But luckily, it's a pretty big set of hives, and you look in the window, and it is like all sorts of hives. These people literally make their money. They don't have to fish. They sell mead to everybody.
So I'm enthralled by the bees, and I go over and plaster my face against the window and just watch for a while.
So, is there something we can do for you? We're kind of low on meat at the moment.
Yeah, why is that? Still watching
Well,
the bees.
One of our shipments was hijacked on its way out of town.
No kidding. By who?
Well, our so
Sorry, did we go off rails?
Nope. So yeah, the town speaker or Verbeerg managed to took some of the stuff, and the town speaker and several of the militia members went after him, and none of them lived through it.
None of them have lived through it, or none of them have returned.
Yes.
How do
Well,
you know if
we
none
got
of
the
them
town
lived through
speaker's
it?
body back. He's at the shrine of the flaming sword. He kind of points across the we haven't had a chance to dig a hole to bury him. Well,
Fair enough.
but there's they can point I can point you in the direction that Vibirg went when he set out after taking after he stole the cask.
Did you say a beard?
The Verbeeg.
I liked beard better. I look up at Flynn and be like, "It sounds like fun."
Hey, I mean, can't be any worse than what we just went through.
Yeah. Hopefully you don't end up dead again.
I mean, that it can't get any worse than being dead again.
The guy kind of looks at you like,
Long story. I'm not going into it right now.
Okay.
Which way did they go?
I give him the jazz hands, but he's alive, so we're good.
So he kind of he kind of walks down to the edge of down to the street over here. Seeing as how it's not a particularly far, like a block, and points in between the two houses out to the woods over there, and says, "Yeah, he headed to the trees right around there, and that's where everyone kind of followed him into."
Okay.
So
Who's our trap looker for? They get the lead.
We have one of those?
That would be you.
I think the person with a survival check should probably, track the thing.
I guess I'll try.
I mean, you get advantage.
I know, and it's my favorite enemy.
Giant's your favorite enemy? Good
Huh?
call. All right, no, that's a pretty good survival roll. So you make your way towards the thing and find the tracks. It's been a couple of days since this happened, so the snow is starting to cover it in. But these are giant.
Sorry, I was just making sure it works.
Why are you
Okay.
killing me?
These are giant footprints, so it's easier to find them. Yeah. So as you're kind of inspecting the scene of where it kind of went bad, a figure in cold weather clothing lurches out of the woods into plain view, running as fast. Slung over his shoulder are a pair of animal traps, one of which appears to contain a panicked fox.
Alive? Slung over his shoulder?
It's in the trap. Like, he's got traps stuck over.
Yeah. What kind of traps?
Animal traps.
Okay, live traps. See, that makes a big difference. When you're talking like claw traps,
No,
that would be hilarious.
it's a cage trap, and the fox is freaking out at the fact that it's stuck in a cage trap.
Uh-oh, Vera. Let it go.
Yeah, do like Elsa. Let it go.
Poachers!
Let it go. Really?
Vera's like, no, my animal friends.
Well, I'm not a druid. I'm a ranger. I'm also an outlander and a hunter. So I'd probably do the same thing.
And it sounds like
he's
you're from the
doing.
south.
I mean, I'm pretty dumb.
Kiku gonna save the fox? No.
I like if Firo would be like,
What?
but Firo, he's so adorable.
I mean, I'll shoot the guy, but not to save the fox.
No, just save the fox. Just get the cage.
Let it go. Let it go.
Are you talking about my arrows? Because I will.
I mean, what's chasing him?
Is something chasing him, or did he get spooked?
I don't know, I jump in front of the guy and be like, what are you running from? Can I have the fox?
He's like breathing heavy. He's like, he kind of turns green for a second.
He's an ogre. I'm shooting him.
Nah, not that kind of green. He's like,
Hulk smash.
and well, I found what happened to the militia. I don't want to again.
And I'm sitting there and I'm like, and?
Oh,
Go on.
They're out in the woods, and they got mashed. Like their skulls were crushed, and there was blood all over the snow, and it's just frozen red icicles out there. Disgusting.
And you think the prime suspect is that fox?
No,
I
I was
s-
checking my traps, and I'm at least gonna get something. Trip. Then I'm gonna go sell the fox pelt and make some money to go drink so I can forget this.
But look at him. He's so cute.
I mean, if you want him, I'll sell him to you for a gold.
I'm actually very tempted. How about 50 silver?
How about a gold?
Five silver? What's half?
I think 5. So you just offered him way more.
No, 5 silver, right?
I think
What's
you
half?
just- 50 silver is like 5 gold. He
silver,
asked
gold.
for 1.
No.
And
Half a
you
gold.
offered him 4
Shh.
gold
For 50
more.
silver. So our little kobold friend is not good at math. How about a gold? It's less than 50 silver.
That's funny. That's funny.
You give me gold, I give you fox.
You give me fox, you not have hole in foot.
Hey now, no reason to get violent.
5 silver. And no
Okay.
hole in foot.
No sale. I can get more than that for the pelt.
Anyway, how far into the woods is the guard troop?
Well, you can just follow the fleeing footprints. I'm sure as hell not going back until I get good. Forget about this day.
Oh, you ain't forgetting about this one.
You're not gonna cough up a gold.
What is a glower?
Glower?
Oh, okay.
It's a
No,
glower.
Glower. I've always pronounced it Glower.
Right?
But yeah, it's like a withering glance or a stern look or similar to those.
It's an angry face.
An angry face, yes.
Haha.
You're right, it's glower.
It's not about being right.
Except what it is.
It's about communicating
There we
and
go.
making
Words
sure
are
you're
important.
understood.
Yes, Daniel, words are important. Would you like to say the next proper noun?
No, not at all.
Anyway, moving on.
I give him a gold.
Okay.
Oh, you cough up the gold?
It's so fluffy.
Yeah, makes a great hat.
He reaches into the thing with his leather gloves and grabs the fox by the scruff and like pulls it out and hands you a fox.
Thank God I'm fully armored. I hold it as far away from my face as I can, and hopefully, like, it understands that I just, like, saved its life.
It's surprisingly chill about being held.
Oh?
Can I pet it? I want to pet it.
I feel like the words "you can try" are the appropriate response here.
I give it some of my leftover steak.
No, you just became his best friend. Give me an animal handling roll.
Then he is my kind of animal.
Animal handling roll.
Gotcha.
Average. There we go. Jen, slightly better than average. So yeah, you guys managed to not piss off the fox further, and it eats your steak, and it kind of like is chill about being held. Jen has a new pet.
For the moment.
Until something shows up and scares it away. But for the moment, Jen has a new pet. But yeah, the trail, his trail leads back into the woods. Off we go.
Off we go.
Yeah, fox petting was the best part of Ghost. All right, so you set off into the woods, following the trail. It's not hard, it's fresh, and it's snow, and your tracker is not an idiot, so that's always good. Pretty sure past.
Wait. No. He's good at tracking. He's still an idiot.
He is an idiot, but he's really good at he's really good at his job. We'll go with that. So deep in the woods, amid the snow-covered pines, you discover the remains of the 5 militia members who look like they were clubbed to death. New fallen snow has already begun to settle on their corpses. Yeah, they got clubbed to death.
I make a
Does it
face.
look like they were looted.
Not. Well, yes, it does look. Not like by a person looted. There's no people footsteps next to it. But if you were to guess, they were held upside down and shaken. Give me a survival roll.
I should be good at these.
Okay. It definitely looks those tracks were made that wander off were made by a large giant.
Perfect.
Um.
So do they still have weapons and armor and stuff on their bodies?
Like, well, I think they have like the generic spears and leather armor that you get from town guards.
I am letting the group do the review of the corpses, and I've got my eyes and ears outside of this clearing.
Okay.
Of course,
I
at some
mean,
point I bounce over and be like, Flynn, aren't you gonna come say like last rites or whatever it is that you guys do?
yeah, not right now.
Fair enough.
I mean, I guess they're not gonna get up and walk away.
Right. And if I take care of that right now, we may not get up and walk away.
We are here on the edge of the.
That's what I thought. I'll circle the perimeter of this looking for larger tracks or any tracks that may lead away from here.
Yep. There is a path that leads deeper into the woods away from.
And there's a path, but are there tracks on that path? And what size are those tracks?
Well, I'm sorry. There's not a path, but there is a trail of tracks that
Oh, okay.
are made by a giant. The same ones that look like the guy that whatever smashed these people's chests. That lead into the further into the woods.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go this way.
It's a question.
Hmm?
If I stand in one of the footprints, how
You
big
could
is
lay
it?
in one of the footprints.
It's not a giant. It's a large. So Kiku, not sure if she could quite pull off laying in it.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, this thing's it's slightly bigger than Shaq, right?
Okay. Like 8-footer. Eight
Wait,
and
I
change.
think large hits 9. It starts kind of at 9 feet. So
Does
yeah.
it start at 9? Okay.
Large starts at just over 8.
Okay, whatever. 8 feet.
Anyway,
Goliath size or giant size?
A large giant.
Follow the tracks.
Okay.
I'll make a note of where all these dead people are, but I'm pretty sure the hunter is going to relay that to the town.
You follow the tracks. And you follow the tracks. Holy fuck, this is a long hike. You basically spend the remainder of the afternoon into the evening hiking through the woods. One thing of note is that as you're kind of following these tracks through the woods, what's the marching order? Is it Kiku up front or Firo?
Furo's up front,
Firo's up front.
probably 120 feet in front of everybody.
So Firo, you get pelted in the face
I'm invisible.
by a tiny snowball.
Invisible.
Who's after Firo?
Me.
Jen, you get pelted in the face by a tiny snowball.
How tiny? I'm tiny.
Yep. Yes.
So head size snowball or still tiny for me?
No, like tiny for you.
Oh,
like
okay. I'll be
something
quiet.
perhaps thrown by a fey creature?
Yes. Though, if you follow it back, you notice something interesting.
Oh. Twinga! Chop chop.
So the fox that has thus far been kind of nuzzled in and kind of following you along sees the Tringa and starts struggling to get out of your grasp.
I put him down gently.
Okay. The fox runs over the Tringa and like comes to a halt in front of it. And the Tringa bows before the fox and like reaches into its little outfit and pulls out a little berry and hands it to the fox.
I look offended and be like, ah, that's my friend Fox. You're bribing him.
He does, and then the Chwinga proceeds to climb up on top of the fox like a mount. And Jen, where's the supplemental rule? So the Chwinga, for being its friend and giving you the fox, waves its hand at you like thank you, and then it kind of like it points at you and it kind of like its hand kind of glows for a second, and then you receive a blessing from the Chwinga that does that.
Okay. So I have a bag of tricks for a bunch of animals, and then if I really want more.
I don't know. That's right. You've got your bag of furry things. So
I still look sad, and I forlornly say goodbye to my fox, who I had for a whole 5 minutes.
Right. Well, technically you had it for like 6 hours. But yes, your new best friend is now gone. Now, you continue to follow the path of the giant through the snow. It's actually fairly late right now. You've been walking for about 8 hours, which puts you at like, oh my god, is this day over? When you happen upon the following scene. The trail culminates in a rocky hillside with pines growing around its base. Set into the hill are 3 caves. A frozen creek emerges from the west cave, which has a low-hanging mouth. The center cave, an 8-foot-high passage hewn from the rock, is moderately blocked by a tight stand of conifers and 2 massive fallen logs. The northeast cave has a big yawning mouth, and flickers of light emanate from within. The tracks of Yukori lead to this entrance. Yeah. And I have a map. You are
It's all black.
I know how to put you on the map. Where you were supposed to start at. Okay.
Was I not given light?
Oh, my bad. Y'all are. There you go. Now you should have light.
Oh, okay. I was in the wrong spot. Got it.
Description?
The trail culminates in a rocky hillside with pines growing around its base. Center of the hill are 3 caves. Frozen Creek emerges from one, logs obscure the other, and you see light coming from this one.
I'm still sad that the fox is gone.
Summon your own fox. It lasts for like 8 hours.
I need to figure out how to add that to my character sheet, I think. Did you buy Rhyme in Frostmaiden?
No, but you can just type like bag or something in there. I macroed it.
You could, what?
In Roll20, hashtag bag.
No. The Charm of Animal Conjuring.
Oh, that I have no.
How long do the animals from the Bag of Tricks last?
I would be in the description, but it's a while, I thought.
Oh, it lasts until the next dawn or until it's reduced to 0 hit points.
Yes, so it can be an animal friend all day.
Okay, I am going to reach into the Bag of Tricks and throw a little puffball.
Let's see what you get.
You said it was hashtag bag?
Yep.
One of the best ones in there.
Direwolf. All right.
Did I give you the direwolf thing?
I could get those easy.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you put those on your character.
Yeah, I've got them.
Okay. So you have a friendly direwolf. I guess I can dump one on the screen for you.
That is quite literally the best one out of all of it.
That and the panther.
Yeah, but the direwolf also has pack tactics and it knocks shit down.
You make a good point. And it's huge.
And it's large, so technically I could ride it.
Yep. And controlled by Jen. There. You have a direwolf. You do think. Alright. So, you summon your direwolf friend. You have 3 passages. Which one are we going?
You know, it seems like such a fluff item, but it's so awesome.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch them.
I choose left.
I don't know. Sean,
Right.
any input? You've like barely talked all night.
Right.
I've been muted all night.
I did eeny, meeny, miny, moe, and I got right path.
See.
The one that has the light coming out of it?
I mean, that's probably where something would be.
So you're telling me the guy that hides in the shadows knowingly picked the one that has the light coming out of it?
Right?
A giant hides in shadows?
Yep, you're into lesson 10. Alright, let's go.
Which way are we going? And who's going first? I need.
Apparently we are going into the one with the light.
Okay.
I go third. I like 3.
I can go first, unless Firo is trying to outrun me.
I don't think Fear's gonna walk into a lit room first.
What if he's
Alright,
invisible?
alright. So what's
Not
marching
unless I'm
forward
going
and
to.
we're-
No, if
wow.
there's light, I'm not invisible.
Oh.
The only reason I would walk in first is to get rid of the light.
What happened to my map?
I don't know.
What is all of that? Oh my god, there's a lot of goats and sheep. I think I know what's in here.
Is it num nums?
It's goats and sheep.
peek around the corner.
So I use the psi crystal to talk to Fira and be like, you should be stealthy and go look around the corner.
Stealthy, I may not be, but I'll try.
I lost my audio. Why did I lose my audio?
I didn't do it.
That is the opposite of stealthy.
What is that? What does it go off of? Stacks, right?
It is Dex, yes.
So yeah, you're not in the snow, so you don't get the benefit Yeti float. And you're not stealthy. So Firo goes stumbling down the hallway.
I found the light source.
Yeah, a very, very large bonfire. So
It's following you.
A bonfire in the middle of this cave keeps it lit and relatively warm. The scent of roasting meat fills the air as a hunk of meat on a spit drips juice into the fire. Goats and sheep are held in a spacious animal pen enclosed by a crude wooden fence. Other features of the cave include a wooden cart and a broken wheel, 2 crates, and 2 barrels.
That smells delicious.
What if it's people?
Soylent Green.
Still smells delicious.
So I'm gonna back up and telepathically tell Kiku I need the fire. Bye-bye.
I look at Firo and mentally say, really? Fire? Bye-bye? Like, do you need a dictionary? A thesaurus, perhaps?
Fire no good!
Fire bad.
And then I give her a handful of berries.
Fine, I can be bought.
Okay.
What are friends for? Berries and no fires.
Alright, so I sneak around the corner. That's the 18, by the way, because I'm wearing my plate. Or half plate.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Oh, do I see that over there?
Yep.
Right. So
Question.
without putting the fire out, I back up again.
Why? We can talk telepathically.
I look at Firo and shake my head and be like, there is a big ass giant over there. If I put that fire out, he's gonna notice.
I give her another handful of berries.
I angrily stuff a handful of berries into my mouth and be like, no.
So the giant was not facing you, and he also appears to have a large torch on the ground there.
I have a question for you, Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
So, would his stealth ability activate for a specific target if that target is blind? Magically or otherwise?
What?
Well, blind is
He wouldn't be able to see anybody.
you wouldn't be able to see you, so you'd be fighting like using the rules for invisible attacker. Crap.
Okay.
My thing is downstairs still, didn't it?
In fact, your DM screen is downstairs from when I used it last.
Crap. Okay.
To DM for Little Man.
Yep.
He has been converted.
Well, then we'll talk more about that later if it comes up.
Okay. All right. So Jen saw the giant and decided she didn't want to pick a fight with the giant.
So what else do I see of this room?
You see.
I'm hiding behind this wagon.
Bonfire keeps the set of roasting meat. Goes. The other features include a wooden cart with a broken wheel, 2 old crates, and 2 barrels.
And Verbig.
Hmm.
I look at Firo and be like, he has his own torch. Even if I put this fire out, it's not going to help you.
I can just shoot him in the back of the head, and we can take him outside.
Maybe you should talk to the rest of the group.
I'm sorry, what is our specific objective here? Is it the removal of this Verbeek? I.e. killing it?
Technically, your objective is
Stop him from
recover
getting
mead, but your you have a slight problem of sure you recover the mead, but still a giant rollback now.
There's a
Sure,
giant
and just take it
that
right back.
murders, the entire mercenary force that was sent after him.
So since Firo is not very helpful at the moment, I'm going to switch and link to Flynn. I'm like, Flynn, there's a giant in here on the back left-hand side. What do you want to do? Firo wants me to put out the fire.
I mean, you could put out the fire, but I've still got a glowy mace, and the dude's got a torch, so...
Exactly. I can see the mead, but I'm thinking we might need to take out this giant too.
I mean, does it seem like something we can talk to?
I take a better look at the giant, but I say back to Flynn, he turned those 5 guys into toothpaste. I'm not sure he's the talking type, but I could go find out.
Otherwise, there's... Didn't we see a mammoth bone on the way in here, or mammoth skeleton, excuse me? And we have some rope, right? Could we not create some, like, spikes and something and lead him out here and just, like, impale him with spikes? Do we have time for that? Like, MacGyver this shit?
I mentally look at Flynn and be like, I'm great with making traps. It's my thing.
I mean, it seems like a great way to deal with this without having to potentially get squished. How much time would she need, Daniel?
For rigging
Creating,
that up?
yeah, rigging up some sort of spike trap at the mouth of this cave.
I don't know. I'd say probably like 30 minutes to an hour to get it all set up. Use some rope and some stuff, and
Because I'm a kobold and it's what I do. And I'm a tinkerer. It's doubly what I do.
you're basically just. I mean, she'll need assistance. The rest. You're basically just like setting up. I mean, you've watched Arnold do it in Predator. You're basically just setting up the log fall trap,
Right.
and you've got some conveniently cut logs just to your left.
Perfect. I say let's do it.
Okay, so we're going to go back to the front and I'm going to have the wolf sit just inside. Hopefully not cowering, but like
Camouflage?
kind of not camouflage, kind of like hiding off to the side.
That wolf is really agitating the. That.
I mean, I'd be fine with Firo just taking an arrow, putting it in the back of its head, and leading it out that way, at which point we spring the trap when it gets to the mouth of the cave.
Alright, so which cave entrance are you trapping? The
Uh,
one that...
Likely the one we just entered.
Okay.
The logs are in front of the other one, though.
Well, you could move them around and spend time setting up a log.
Wood for trap.
Okay. Are you... You have wood cutting stuff, right, Jen?
No, but
Which tools do you have?
I have the right tools for the job.
No, that's actually a class feature. We'll click it. I'm trying to remember what that one was.
I could literally make any tool that I need. It just takes me an hour.
So, because my concern is how are you going to set up a log fall with no saw wood type stuff. So you guys gonna get a short rest in while our kobold friend gets set up and proceeds to do her thing. I'm gonna need I guess give me a tinker check and a artisan's. Do you have wood carving or wood cutting or whatever as a skilled thing or no?
No. I have
No.
tinkers and smiths and thieves and disguise kit, cartographer's tools, alchemist supplies.
Okay.
Give me time.
Give me time. So give me a tinker's tools roll, and let's see what you can cobble together with your magic saw. It's not great, but it's at least successful. So with much magical tinkering and whatever, it's now almost the middle of the night, and our Kiku has a respectable deadfall trap set up in front of the door, using some rope and one of the logs that y'all helped her get in position, and etc. etc.
Can I like reinforce it and stuff?
What?
I don't know, another tinker roll and hopefully make it better.
Oh, she getting greedy now.
Got a
Yes.
respectable deadfall trap set up in front of the door.
But didn't you say there were like bones and stuff?
Not at this entrance. No.
So there's
No.
another entrance.
Someone is bored for the next couple hours.
Away!
Next hour could probably search around for other things.
I'll search around. I mean, things that we can turn into spikes on this deadfall trap to make it sharper.
Right. So
I found mammoth bones.
yeah, so half submerged in the icy mire, the bones, skull, and tusks of a long dead mammoth. Beyond these remains is another yawning cave mouth.
So can I integrate my woodworking tools into my armor of tools infusion?
But
It allows me to add my int modifier to any ability check with the tool.
you have that infusion running?
I do. Would you like to look at my character sheet?
But where's the armor? Button.
If you go to equipment, look at infusions.
Okay, so you have a saw hand on your armor.
Retractable saw hand.
Retractable. Ooh.
Ooh.
You've got a chain fist. No.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've got a saw hand on your armor that you can use to cut wood with.
Make it so.
Yep.
Am I just using my tinker tools though for my thing?
For the woodworking thing?
Yeah. To make the... What am I using to make the thing? And that's the tools that I put in there.
Okay. Well, the wood cutting tools, because you need to make a deadfall trap with a bunch of logs.
Well, Firo just brought me back a bunch of bones. Does it still use the...
It's the deadfall trap. The bones just make it more obnoxious.
Okay, I would like to make it more obnoxious then.
Okay. Give me another tinker roll.
Tinker, winker, woo.
You can use your int for that. Button.
And it adds my int modifier, which is a +4.
Which is still 13.
+4.
Yes. D20. Oh, 13. Oh.
Add your int modifier to the roll.
Yes, it did. 7 + 4 + 2 is 13.
No, the 4 is just using it, the Tinker Tools with intelligence, which is what my class does. The 2 is the proficiency bonus.
I'm not shooting how that's any number other than 15.
Because you still add. Look at the infusion of armor.
Right. That just means that your ability checks are all int based, opposed to you need to cut wood, use strength with stone wood cutting.
So if I did it with strength, then okay, whatever.
Okay. So you hack your way. You've made it spikier and meaner. It's now basically midnight.
The giant's sleeping, so we can just walk up and kill it in its sleep.
This is probably a good guess.
So who wants to check if it's sleeping?
I guess I could sneak back in there and check.
Are you a sneaky character? Are you a sneaky
Kinda,
person?
yeah. I have proficiency. Piro,
Yes.
do the sneaky thing.
Okay, I'm trying. Hold on. Bum, bum, bum. Sneaky thing, do. Not so much.
How?
I mean, technically, I'm in snow, but no.
Okay. So the wow.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you wake up cheap. No. So the giant is sitting next to the cart, crashed out. And the fire has kind of died down to a low burn. So it's now just kind of doing dim light.
So maybe Furio is kind of sneaky?
I mean, he's still loud as hell. So if you rely on dark vision, you can't see Furio. You're however loud as hell. And the goats and the sheep are kind of like as he stumbles his way through the through the cavern and kicks like 3 rocks. But yeah, the giant does appear to be loudly snoring. He's got his spear right next to him, and he's got he's sitting next to a pile of torches. So that will obviously be a thing if you wake him up.
In my head to Kiku, he's asleep.
Okay, do something.
Where's your direwolf? And where's your trap? Put a line for where your trap is.
Okay, 1 second. There, I have a line.
Okay. Are you guys arraying yourself for battle? It looks like Sean's getting punched in the nose first.
Yeah, Sean, you want to move
I
back?
don't know if you saw my super stealth roll, but
I still think you should move back so I can
He's
stand
not really there.
You're super quiet and gonna get stabbed in the nose. All right, Kiku's. I'm guessing the trap goes this way from a deadfall.
there. No, I can't see what you're doing. Oh, there's an arrow. It's green. Yeah, it's gonna come swinging down and like smack him in the face.
Okay. Okay. Kiku's got her deadfall trap.
And
you
see,
get your-
the glory is the fact that like I'm 2 feet tall and my dire wolf isn't much taller than that, and so the thing's gonna swing right over top of her head. Fuck. Because I calculated the physics and everything,
Oh,
or something.
So he's unconscious.
Hmm.
Who has the strongest melee attack?
Nobody that's gonna come in there.
I'm just saying, anybody that hits him with an attack within like 5 feet gets a free critical.
Does it have to be within 5 feet? Wouldn't it just be a free crit?
Yes. No, you have to be within 5 feet.
Basically, you can stab the sleeping guy for a lot of damage, and then he gets mad.
Yep.
Right, so you have to be really fast to GTFO.
Let's see. I don't know if will I have disadvantage on the attack roll if I just stand next to him and shoot him with my bow?
You can't. You're not gonna get it with a crossbow to the or a bow to the face. Stab
Why
him
not?
with a sword. You do a crit damage.
But it's within 5 feet.
Stab him with a sword from within 5 feet and do crit damage.
Hmm.
Y'all have 2,000 gold. You should all own swords by now. I would hope.
Thunder gauntlets.
Still rocking my mace.
I have a spear.
With a spear.
Stabby, stabby.
And get a good initiative roll. See, make sure he doesn't wake up before you.
Oh, apparently the creature acts on my turn.
The dire wolf acts on your turn. Whatever the pet roll. Alright, Firo.
I was gonna offer to go in there and stab it, but it's not looking good, boys.
It's not
Wow.
looking good for me either. And I'm in here. Alright, I'm gonna stab him with a spear.
Just remember, when you're
Drop
running
them-
away, tuck and roll.
This is 10 foot. Do I still get the crit if I hit him with the thing? Or do I have to be within 5? Okay. I'm within 5.
You should mark him with Hunter's Mark first.
Okay.
Up.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know why it does that.
Is it a 3 or is it 6?
It's a 6 piercing damage.
Okay. Stabbing with spear.
Because the spear's piercing.
Actually, I might hit. Yeah, I guess spear.
What is the what? The F. What is this?
I don't know.
I need to find out who devs the Beyond 20 extension.
What the fuck is going on?
So it's an 18 to hit. Oh, it put the yeah, so did you do it one-handed or two-handed? It hit for the same.
Two-handed.
Okay, well, it still hits for 6. No, I mean he gets a crit. It is a guaranteed crit. So roll your damage dice.
I want to press this button again.
No, just roll another d.
It's too late. I
D8.
clicked it.
It's D8 for two-handed.
Yeah, that's broken.
7. So 13.
Yep.
And then
You hit him
run.
for 13, and then he wakes up angry. See how light of a sleeper he I guess you get a full action, a full round of move. He's awake though, so I'm gonna get a free swing on you on the knockout. From the ground.
I leave.
But you run away? Firo, you fleeing away? Are you fleeing?
Yep.
So I thought. He reaches out and punches you for 8 damage on the way past. Because I made my attack on the bonus attack. Or the opportunity attack. Yeah. Kiku, turn.
I'm gonna ready my Thunder Gauntlets for when he makes it back here. And the wolf is going to do the bite thing.
Okay. Flynn, what are you preparing?
I am going to prepare the spell blindness.
That's annoying. All right.
Is
It's
it
probably not
targeted?
going to be terribly annoying because it's a Constitution save, which I think will probably be pretty easy to pass.
That's true.
Oh, he takes 19. Hunter's mark. Bleh.
Okay. Okay, you hit him for 19, and he gets mad at you, and comes around the corner. 5, 10, 20, 30.
Boom.
So we do that. He badly fails his dex save and takes an additional. Oh wow, that roll. Jen, roll 3d10. You're getting hit in the face with a log.
Sweet.
Oh
Yes!
my god.
Wow. That's fucking amazing.
That
Okay.
hurt.
Better than what I rolled. So yeah, that's pretty.
That's fantastic.
Please tell me he lost a tooth.
Probably
he definitely
two.
lost his mind. He's gonna take it out on your wolf thing. It's right up in his face. You hear him roar angrily and proceed to try to stab the wolf for 12 hit. Armor class.
I think it's higher than.
I think it's
14.
14. Yeah.
That didn't hit either. Oh, that was useful.
Wow, really? He missed the wolf?
I got a 12 and a 7.
He was a little rattled.
He was a little rattled.
I need to hit him with the Thunder Gauntlets that I had prepared, and the wolf was biting.
You can hit him with the Thunder Gauntlets now that he's in range.
Now remember that we both have pack tactics, so like we get advantage.
What's your range on Thunder Gauntlet? Riding the wolf?
Nope, I guess I'm too far away, but my wolf can bite him.
Yes. And Flynn can do whatever his spell is.
Yep, that'll be the plan.
Okay.
So 15, I believe, is the saving throw.
15 con save?
Yes.
All right.
And he needs to make a DC 13 strength save.
Wow. Wow.
You failed your con save.
I failed my con save.
That's incredible.
No, it's not. Okay, I need to strength save to not get tripped. I'm totally cool with the not getting tripped part. Kicks the wolf off angrily. So I'm blind now?
Yes. For the duration. So at the end of each of its turns, it can make a Constitution saving throw. On a success, the spell ends. Otherwise, duration is 1 minute.
All right then. That's super unfortunate.
This is gonna go down in history as the easiest giant kill ever.
Not yet, it isn't, but it's well on its way.
Yeah, it has the potential.
Go us for setting up a trap.
Right?
Traps, they're not
Good
just for
call.
monsters and DMs.
Did the
Right.
direwolf hit? And did he
The
trip?
direwolf did hit. It did not trip. 12 damage. Not liking the
That's a lot.
new format. It is a lot. No, it rolled almost max.
It's taken what, 60 damage?
Yes.
Something
Actually,
like that.
it rolled for shit.
3 moves.
It rolled 3 plus 6 on a 2d6. So, it was not max.
Okay. So that makes it Drogon's turn.
$19 hits, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
Yay for max rolls.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be the first one to fuck this up, aren't I?
Now that's the kind of confidence I like to have in a party.
It's okay, I'm last.
So what you're saying is your initiative basically sets you up for the rest of the turn.
Yeah. It was letting you guys succeed heavily so that I could fail miserably.
So it's Firo's turn again to maybe shoot the guy and kill him.
To maybe? Alright, so I'm gonna shoot him in the face, hopefully. With an 11.
Oh, dude, that is had
No,
potential for brilliance. Because look at that damage roll.
you missed.
I know.
Unfortunately. Marlon's turn.
What a tease.
We can't fuck this up that hard, right?
I mean, we could.
You're talking to the group that got their cleric killed.
I'm gonna use Firebolt.
And not just down, but like dead killed.
Fucking wisps.
Firebolt hits. 4 seconds. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. E. All right. You hear an angry growling coming from your left, the way.
How big of an angry growling?
Yep. Turn.
Can I fit next to the wolf?
Yes. So, okay, minus. That's not a concentration spell, is it? It's just a thing.
Blindness?
Yeah.
No, it's just casting time of 1 action. Oh, sorry, I clicked off of it here. One
No,
second.
you put it in text, so.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's not
Uh,
a concentration.
Yes, you hit for 11 thunder damage. All right.
And he has disadvantage unless he's attacking me.
Hit disadvantage anyway. So.
'Cause
Double
blind.
disadvantage.
I think they call that super disadvantage, don't they?
Flint's turn.
I was gonna do a thing.
Cool.
Let's do a guiding bolt. So flash of light,
Have a
17 radiant damage, but what was the to hit?
Isn't guiding bolt like a DC?
No, it's a ranged attack. Ranged spell attack against the target. Shit, where's my spell attack modifier? +7. Here, let me
Here's-
roll that quick.
7.
Yeah.
You connect.
And he takes 17 damage, radiant.
Okay.
And there was a secondary thing. Next attack roll made against this before the end of my next turn has advantage.
Okay. He
Oh wait,
got
hold
daggers.
on. Before Flynn went, was that my actual turn? Because the wolf didn't get to go.
Then the wolf needs to go.
Yeah, do that before I click off this spell slot. Just in case the wolf kills it before I would have actually went, in which case I wouldn't have needed
No,
to use the spell
The
slot.
wolf didn't kill it.
He missed horribly.
Okay. Alright, well then I'll click off the spell slot, and the next attack against it has advantage.
Okay. It reels under the magical assault and kind of lashes out angrily at the person with the shocky gloves that zapped it junk.
And by his junk, you mean his knee.
Yeah, sure.
Zap, bitch. Also, that 17 didn't kill it? Damn.
Not quite. 14. It's not
No.
14. Also
No.
doesn't hit you. Okay, that was ineffective. Drogon.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Nope, missed that.
Yeah, you missed that. All
Yeah,
right.
that's my turn.
So you hear a big thunking noise. Big crashing noise coming from the inside the cave. Behind the
I just realized his name is very big, basically.
big, yeah.
Very big! Oh, what the heck is that?
That is an ogre that comes charging down the passageway, yelling, "Me friend, me help!"
Help whom?
Thanks, friend. We could use the help.
That's about as far as he gets, though, charging down the hallway, because that was like a full turn of running that far. So, Fury, your turn.
I'm gonna go into darkness because I like in the dark,
Coward.
and I roll.
Oh, that's right. You moved over there. You can actually see this.
14.
You get the 14 to attack.
Mm-hmm. To hit.
That hits.
And did 28 damage.
It
22.
kills it.
Well, yeah, 28.
So this one's dead,
GG giant trap.
right? The bonus
Right?
30 damage at the front end helped you guys a lot.
And it being blind.
Also, I probably would have clobbered the crap out of Jen, but no. All right, Merlin, you're up.
Got another one of those blindness spells.
As a bonus action, can I move the Hunter's Mark to the new one? That's me, friend.
Yep.
Thanks.
I do not have a blinding spell, but we're gonna try to do some damage.
Please do a lot of damage.
I appreciate your enthusiasm and your optimism.
Oh, actually, Jen, how do you feel about breathing fire?
I mean, that could be fun. Then I could be a tiny dragon.
You just made her night if that succeeds.
The only thing that would be better is if I was flying and breathing fire at the same time.
All right, we need to take the thrower.
I can touch her from here, right?
Yes.
How does that work? Because I'm not going to be able to roll that.
This is what she does now. She can breathe fire at will for.
You cast that on other people? Really?
Yep, it's a touch spell. Any willing creature can.
Jen, you get
That's
fire breath.
amazing.
Can I do it now, or
On your
it's
turn, I
On
assume.
your turn, you can fire breath things.
And then
Get the fuck out.
let's go back.
I hiccup and look at Merlin with real wide
You
eyes.
don't want to stand there, I promise.
And that's
Okay.
the end.
So the crashing noise from the roaring noise gets even louder. As from out of the left, a very large bear comes tromping into.
Firo, that one's you.
You can't see me. It's okay. It's going after you guys.
Make a friend.
But is it going to oversight?
Probably not. It's going to see a whole bunch of things in front of it, namely a giant dire wolf.
Actually, can it see you? Like,
Nope.
I can't tell what's in the light from the beard guy.
I am behind a tree. The only
Yeah.
vision I have is straight to that passage.
Okay. So
Yeah, you're outside the range of my torch.
Oh, that's by
By torch, I mean
by
mace.
plan.
No, I know. I know.
That is all I can see.
the cave bear can crash into the back of the caster. So, Sean, what's your armor class?
I don't
I'll
know.
tell you,
Did you
one
remember?
second.
Did he remember
Two
his stone?
higher than what you rolled.
It's not a 25.
Did you roll 25?
Yeah, I got rolled 23.
Then why ask?
I asked before I rolled the 23. The 9 did not hit though. So it bites you for 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
This thing doesn't have like trip or knockdown or anything. Big and bitey.
I'm a hellish rebuke.
Okay. That hurts a lot.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Right?
okay, max roll.
You have redeemed your garbage whatchamacallit rolls there, Sean.
Yeah, that bad cantrip.
How much damage did you take, Sean?
11.
Oof, ouchie.
It's
Keep
okay.
your turn.
I can heal myself.
Okay.
What's the range on the fire breath?
15 feet. And it does 3d6.
Yes. Okay, can I just stand here and fire breathe at that thing? And I'm going to yell gleefully, I'm a dragon!
Probably not while fire's coming out of your mouth, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure the fire is coming out of her mouth while she's yelling, I'm a dragon!
So it's a DC 14 dex save, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And do I roll the fire damage, or are we using the 14?
So you. I don't know. I guess.
So I failed my dex save. I got a 0.
Wow. Do you want me to roll the 3d6 or do you want to just use the 14 that he rolled before?
Roll your 3d6 for each attack.
Wasn't it just one?
Yeah, it is just one, but I'm saying like when you do it next round, because why not? You could do it for a minute or something like that.
Ouch.
I like the 14 better.
Can you
Right?
take the 14?
Oh, you set him on fire.
Wolf's turn.
Wolf's turn. You know, you flame breath, right?
And then I'll flame it, but in a cone, away from the wolf.
Okay.
Flame on.
No.
Oh, I don't. Never mind. I don't have back tactics.
No, you don't.
Okay, I'm done.
Flint's turn.
I'm going to turn my attention to this bear that showed up out of nowhere. And I am going to use say Toll the Dead. We're gonna Toll the Dead.
I'd be glad you guys didn't fight this guy in the middle of that room over there because these guys would have showed up and boxed you all in pretty quick.
Right. So 12 damage. Shit. What is the save on that? Wisdom 15.
Wisdom save on a bear. This is gonna be extremely funny. Oh, I made it. Holy shit.
Wow.
Right?
Grats. Because that was max damage.
That was. It, however, takes no damage and continues to be merrily chomping.
As a bonus action, I will cast Spiritual Weapon next to the bear.
All right, put a line where you put your spiritual weapon. You like draw for a line or something.
Okay, as soon as I figure it out.
Brush.
All right, there.
Okay, bear, got it. Doug is busy being dead. Drogon's turn.
I'm sorry, Doug? His name's Doug? That's awesome.
DC 14 on the bear. Bear. Dex save 15. So I take 3 fire damage from the burning hands. All right. It is now Friend's turn. Friend smash doggy. And he swings it. 24 hit. For 11. Damage on your wolf. Okay. Vero, you're up.
I guess I'm gonna put one in the back of the burr.
Don't want to let me have it eat Sean yet?
16.
I guess you do have advantage?
I'm invisible.
Technically, yeah. Okay, so 16 hits. 18 does not kill it.
What bonuses do I have?
Well, technically, your bonus could have been you move Hunter's Mark to the bear instead of friend, but
I already moved it to friend.
yeah.
And then the bear showed up. So I can't retroact my moves.
Bonus action? No bonus.
I was gonna move further away.
Okay. You move further away. Merlin's turn.
No. Firebolt this bear.
Roll. Which is. Oh, it stumbles. It staggers. It roars angrily and bites.
Roar.
Unless you have a bonus action that also.
Can you say that again? You cut out for me.
I said unless you have a bonus action that you can use to try to kill it, it's down to like single digit health. It has, however, matted.
He is a Sork. Maybe he
Yeah.
has Quicken.
You have Quicken spell?
Yeah.
But you had to heighten and something else.
I think I have. Yeah, heighten and quicken.
Okay.
So I gotta use 2 sorcery points for a spell.
A non-cantrip spell.
Easy. And this one won't miss.
That kills the bear.
Pop. Alright, cool.
Friend yells, Yogabor, no! As the bear falls.
Silly bear. Tricks are for kids.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I can fit
Also,
next to
your
the wolf,
fire
right?
is a cone. Mm-hmm.
Easy peasy. So I stand next to the wolf with my back to it so that like I don't hit it.
Like here?
No, I should be able to fit over there.
Unless you're mounted. Take the time to mount it. No.
I can.
Isn't that an option?
I thought it was just half of your movement.
So basically, we now have a dire wolf mounted flame cannon.
Yes. Sharks with freaking laser beams.
Funny. Mounted combat. Okay, so half your speed to get on your mount. Yes.
Done.
Okay.
There. And I'm gonna point it up towards its face so I don't singe my wolf's ears.
Okay. Make a deck save. And set friend on fire.
Yes.
I did not make my deck take the 9 damage.
Okay. Now the wolf's gonna attack.
So you are now basically a smart gun.
And the wolf should have advantage. Not that he needed it. 14 piercing and a strength save for being knocked down.
Well, ogre strength save. We're good.
Dang it.
Still kicks the wolf in the teeth when it tries to bite its leg. Flynn's up.
I'm gonna move my spectral. Well, that'll be my bonus action. Let's Whoops, I'm on the wrong thing there. Let's move my character to about there. Seems like a good place. And
If it's got an attack roll, you've got half cover against the fact that you got a giant dire wolf kobold.
fair enough. We'll just use Sacred Flame then.
Okay.
Ew, with minimum damage.
More deck save.
You.
Dex 15. It's prone, isn't it? It's gonna have
No,
disadvantage.
It
Or
failed. It passed it. I take a point of damage, -1.
I feel useful.
Drogon, you're up.
I'll move it here, but I am going to be moving my sword as or my spectral weapon as a bonus
Spectral
action.
weapon can move
20 feet.
20 feet. So you can move it up to yourself.
Right about there, give or take.
Okay.
I can
Alright.
see it.
You can see. Can you see the ogre? I mean, if you can see the ogre, you can see the ogre.
Yeah.
It got like half cover on most people, but yeah.
I can see it.
Okay. That hits.
Oh,
Really? Fuck. All right. Well, that was a great turn.
Welcome to my world.
You guys are valued members of this party, and we appreciate you. Every
Dude,
point of
I
damage.
blew my load on Doug.
Bonus action, Sean. Okay. Smash tiny dragon. Smash.
is he smashing me or the wolf?
Flamed it in the face twice. Question on the whole wolf thing. I still have it at full health. Shouldn't it be at like half?
It's at 26 out of 30. Hold on. It's at 26 out of 37.
21 hits you.
Barely.
17 bludgeoning damage. Go away, tiny dragon. Crow's turn.
He called me a tiny dragon.
Of
Okay.
course, Kiku. Do you have sharpshooter?
Yes, I do.
Then you're not threatening. Or
I'm
it doesn't.
not.
Hit it hard.
We're gonna try.
He's got like this little narrow sliver of what he can. Not like that. You're not.
I mean,
wait.
you tried.
No, you're standing in light. So you.
I am standing in light because nowhere I can see this thing is not illuminated by somebody's shiny mace.
So
Hey.
That being said,
I
you
need to be able to see too.
Merlin's turn. Unless you had a
How-
bonus action.
How many rounds does this fire breath last?
It's 1 minute.
Holy hell.
10. We're on round 4 or something like that.
Am I good to go?
Yeah. Go for it.
Firebolt.
21
Three.
hits. 8 damage.
Damage.
Even with the bonus armor class for firing impact.
Skills me.
Bear's dead. Kiku's turn.
Fire!
I'm sorry, but after this is all over, I just imagine her laying there panting like she's spent post-coitus.
No, no, no. I am going to go bouncing around and be like, oh my god, did you see it? Did you see it? I breathe fire like a real dragon.
What is my save on this fire damage thing?
14.
14.
14 dex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which, as an ogre, I failed bad. I got a 0.
And the wolf hits.
You haven't succeeded on a single one of these, have you?
I haven't. And the wolf. Let's. Was it strength save to not get knocked down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The wolf bites it and doesn't knock it down.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that is going to be the outcome, but statistically speaking, at some point.
At some point, you're gonna knock it down and rip out its throat. Yeah, this was not the. Lynn's turn.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Okay. Yes. Defensive field. Oh, got it. All right. Flintstone.
I figured now's a good time to use that.
I will use Toll the Dead. And why did it? Oh, only two necrotic damage. DC 15 Wisdom. Yeah, that's a terrible damage roll.
That is. It hears the ringing in its head and it shakes its head like but it doesn't. Maybe Drogon can kill it. Before I get.
You think I can?
I think you can.
If it
No,
this
no,
hits and it takes at least one, only needs 1 damage, we're good. 15 hits. Let's do this.
2
2 damage. Woo! Double that. Is it dead?
He's doubling his damage every turn.
Hey, eventually I'm gonna do 4 damage. All right.
Who's next?
All right. It's daggers, but you guys keep like plinking it for 1 damage. I'm like, it's been a single hit damage health for like 2 rounds. It, however, takes this opportunity to be angry at the tiny dragon again. 21.
Yes.
You're just mad that shield got taken.
I am very mad that shield got taken away from me, yes.
15 bludgeoning.
Okay.
It's funny is like the Vibirg was such a higher CR than this ogre, and like it got wrecked.
So my spectral weapon is within range, so I'll be able to make an attack roll
Next round.
next round.
I'm expecting Firo to put one through his eye and kill it.
Oh yeah, I'm
We'll see.
expecting my spectral weapon to just kind of fade away.
Yeah, Firo puts it through its eye and kills it finally.
At which point, now that I feel safe, I come bouncing over going, "Did you see?"
And I'm sure she sets a small tree on fire, show off the fact that it still has fire breath. for
Yep,
another,
in
like,
fact, we're going to set this tree on fire right here.
10 seconds. All right.
Certainly want to, I guess, check the corpses for anything useful.
Flaming tree.
Congrats, flaming tree.
So, the Yogabor has nothing useful. Let me confirm that he doesn't have a collar. No, Yogabor has nothing cool. The Beard.
Ooh, who got the healing?
For Beeg. Who
Firo.
Firo cured you apparently.
Do I get it?
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo!
He has
I'm now at half health.
nothing in his loot.
Okay.
And
Well, that's
Friend
disappointing.
has a very large club.
Of course he does.
And let me check.
So I'm gonna go over and start skinning the bear. Because I want to give Merlin a present for making me breathe fire.
Okay. Survival roll.
Oh, this is the wrong character for that.
It is.
Ooh.
Yep.
It's a big bear. Do I get more than one try?
What is everybody else doing while Kiku ineffectively tries to skin a black bear or a giant cave bear?
I am going to go inside and try and take stock of where the meat and everything is and try and understand what we've got going on. And
Okay.
looks like we've got a cart that needs to be repaired.
What are in these crates?
Ooh, you want somebody to fix something? I fix things.
Yeah, you're doing a great job fixing that bear.
Um,
I'm kidding. No, the trap was awesome.
The trap was really awesome.
So so the remains of dinner that you smelled earlier have been consumed and kind of left on the side. Those don't look like goat. Next to the fire pit, you find a battle axe and a pair of thick leather boots. Or at least one thick leather boot. The other one looks to have been unstitched by the pile of leather sitting up here by where the map.
Boots with the fur?
No, not the magical type anyway.
I'll take the battle axe.
Okay. Yeah, what was on the spit looks a bit more human than goat.
Okay, start fixing up the cart.
Do you have mending or something?
No, but I have tinkering tools and smith's tools.
Okay.
Which
you could
one?
Take some time to start. Well, you also have like woodworkers.
Technically, I have woodworker's tools also, yes.
So you can do some woodworking on these things, but you got get it cart right fixed. I thought that was working full. I'm like, Vero's being sneaky. Jen is doing a decent job of trying to mend the wheel on the broken wagon. You guys just all wander off and get killed individually. So Firo is scouting the suspended from the ceiling in this chamber by a series of ropes and pulleys are 6 baskets. Clustered near the south wall are 3 wooden casks carved with good meat's heraldic symbol, a drinking mug made of a cut-off section of horn with an antler handle added upright and centered.
Guessing the drinking horn's about as big as I am.
Well, on the side of the cask,
That's
yeah.
that's the insignia on the barrels up here.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So that's their mead.
Did I fix the cart?
In bit, yeah, not instant.
So I speak. Am I still close enough to Firo to speak to him? 120. Louder, dear.
Yes, you're close to. Yeah, you're close to.
Hey, Firo, we need some friend goats to hook up to the cart.
Firo's off exploring. So,
I found
carve
some
into
other
the
beer.
south side. Or I'm sorry. Carved steps on the south side climb 5 feet to this 10-foot high, 15-foot square room, which has narrow natural exits in the east walls. In the middle of the room is a rectangular stone block 7 feet long, 4 feet wide, and 3 feet tall. Pictographs on the walls of the chamber tell the tale of one tribe's journey through a mighty mountains and across a perilous tundra.
Sacrificial altar, anyone?
Does it look bloody?
Nope.
No.
Is it just like a giant stone slab, or
Yes. Well, there's a large stone block that's huge, covering or just sitting in the middle of the hall of the.
That was not a
And-
good roll.
those of you who want to follow him up the top thing to the room, will check it out if you would like to see your own on it. You only made the one Tinker's Tool roll. It's just going to take you more than one round.
Oh, okay. Let's sit here and tinker away.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't see anything in this room.
Okay. You don't get a whole lot of investigation in that room now.
I like that -1.
I tell Kika she should check out this stone slab up here. It looks pretty cool.
Can I take a 5-minute break from my tinkering to go look?
Alright.
Sway.
North. I may be overthinking this.
So you check out the room.
Does this constitute like advantage since we're both doing it?
Even without it.
Oh, I didn't need it.
So you in the checking out of the room, you notice that the artwork surrounding it of the kind of people traversing the tribe's journey, you see a picture of what's probably the chieftain holding a wand and casting kind of a lightning bolt spell. Also, see a hairline crack underneath the underneath
altar?
the big stone slab.
It's a vault. It's a safe. There's stuff underneath.
So I point it out to Firo and be like, "How did you miss this?" And I point to the crack.
Do you see how sharp the edges are?
No.
Look at this stone.
They
They had to chisel for hours just to make it this sharp and pointy.
You're not sharp and pointy. But I give him a
I
big
bet
smile.
you a lightning bolt cast on this stone would maybe do something.
Too bad none of us are level 5.
Or maybe it's just their safe vault type thingy that slides to the side because they're all huge and they could lift this.
Well, didn't somebody oh, he's not here anymore.
Stupid hobgoblin.
Oh. Kiku, are your gauntlets not lightning infused?
There's thunder.
Ugh.
Close.
Useless.
Not so much the shock.
Can you infuse them to be lightning?
I have
No.
shocking grasp.
That seems close. Give it a shot.
I'll just use that.
You shocking grasp the rock.
Yeah.
And you shocking grasp.
It's a rock.
Well, it was worth a try.
Oh, sure. I mean, it saw
We should
lightning in the
all
pictures.
just try pushing it.
I tried to explode it.
3 feet wide, or 3 feet tall, 4 feet wide, 7 feet long.
Thunder damage, though, on a rock.
Okay.
Thunderstruck!
Alright, who wants to help push?
I'll help push.
Oh my god, I don't think we have a single strength character here.
Force damage?
What is it? Acrobatics, athletics, or just strength?
Athletics. Who's helping? And who's
I have +2 athletics.
We had a help. I rolled an 18 with help.
okay?
I rolled
Dude,
shite.
So you, Drogon, Flynn are pushing, and I'm sorry, you, Flynn, and sorry, not Drogon.
Kiku and Flynn and Firo.
Hero are all giving it a good hard shove.
Ooh,
and
look at that.
accomplishing Not a whole lot.
But I shoved it.
Shoved it real hard. You are not moving the block yet.
Force damage.
Can we science our way out of this? Is there, like, do we have a fulcrum or something, a wedge to shove in the crack?
How strong is your dire wolf?
Probably
It's
not
still
strong
there.
enough. Yeah, it's still around.
Didn't die, so it hangs up.
Technically has a strength of
We can-
17.
We can fasten a rope to the direwolf, and he can pull it through the west corridor, while you fasten a log on the east corridor, and we all just battering ram the shit out of this stone tablet.
Can I take a better look at the mural to see if I can figure out what it's trying to tell me?
Sure.
I wish to do the same.
I figure it out.
It's telling a really cool story about a tribe traversing the mountains, escaping the mountains, and crossing the.
And it has absolutely nothing to do with the plinth.
Nothing to do.
You sure about that? You got oddly quiet for a while.
No, the picture has nothing to do with the actual moving of the stone. It's
Does it appear to be a rock that's trying to hide something?
what the mural on the walls.
No, the fucking rock in the middle of the room.
Yeah, you saw something. There's something under the rock. You spotted enough. You got a good enough investigation to see the seam of the rock.
Can I investigate the rest of the room and see if there's a trigger?
Sure.
I'd like to persuade the rock to open.
You could tell it a knock-knock joke. I did a one-shot for Gabe, and literally you come up to a cave and there's a door, and in order to get the door open, you have to tell it a knock-knock joke.
11 o'clock. So, no. It did not.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to getting the thing fixed.
Can we need leverage here, right? Can anything fit in that hairline crack so we can like crowbar this thing away?
If you give me an hour, I can make a crowbar.
Make crowbar.
Not crowbar. All right.
Broke.
So, are you going to continue searching while she continues to tinker?
Yeah, I will.
No, I have a mining pickaxe. I'm gonna start breaking this thing.
Dude, there you
Okay.
go.
You go to town on the plinth. It is really, really hard rock, so it's going to take you a minute. And
A minute?
Not a.
I
not
do
an
it.
actual literal minute, but like.
Nope,
it's
I
gonna
do
take
it.
a while.
The more I chunk off of this thing, the lighter it becomes, the easier it will be to move.
Okay. So which way are who's still Flynn? Which way were you going?
Well, originally I was hanging out by the wagon, but everybody came up to here, so I was like, well, let's check this out.
Okay.
What's up with the baskets? Is there some way to get those baskets down?
Yes. There are ropes and pulleys. Suspending the basket.
I lower a basket.
You lower a basket. So this one has Roll. Let's see. I need to roll a d6. Okay. So this one has has sheep shears and is full of wool.
Ooh. Next basket.
Next basket has milk pails in it
like for milking a cow
for milking a goat.
or milking a goat. Okay. And you said how many baskets? I mean, just go down the list.
Okay.
I keep going till I'm out of baskets.
The third one has a whole bunch of grain that look to have bags that are labeled from a vendor in East Haven. The next one has some oats and other dry goods that are from Bryn Shander. The fifth basket is actually the one you were hoping. It has a handful of coins, a moss agate, a healer's kit, hunting trap, small rabbit skin bag.
I want the bag.
You said a healer's kit?
Yep. That's like the thing if you have proficiency in it. Or no, that's the one that like auto wins medicine, I think.
I will take it.
Nope, I got the healer's kit. Put the healer kit with the healer.
But you die.
Once, all right, just once.
Okay, I'm just saying, when you're dead, Invisi-Me is the one saving everyone.
Just show him where you keep it.
Okay.
You'll take it off of him.
He's gonna be dead on the ground. And I'll pick up his healer's kit and it's like, this
I mean,
is
if
why
nothing else, it's in his
I
bag,
should have
so-
this.
It's in his bag. You
It'll
like
be right
pick
there.
it off his dead body and then use it.
It's okay.
Well,
I don't want it
the
anymore.
funny thing is as a cleric, right? It allows you to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points. That's called Spare the Dying.
It literally is nothing for you.
Right. I already have it as a cantrip. What healer kit does, so I will likely give that to Drogon at some point.
Okay.
So it's convenient for everyone else that can free stabilize on. It's like I made
Right.
my medicine roll. Don't die, cleric, and then you fail. All right. So yeah, pink moss agate, worth 10 gold, 72 copper, 300. I'm sorry, 72 silver, 344 copper, a hunting trap, and a small rabbit skin bag.
I want the bag.
I'm sorry, 74 silver. That's gonna
2
take
silver,
me to
344 copper.
slow down. I said, so what silver? 74, right? Yeah, just type it in there and I'll just add it to my sheet. Yep, the agate I got. Ah, yes, the hunting tarp.
I'm surprised Jen hasn't gone physics happy.
On what? I'm back in here trying to finish this cart.
Okay.
Can I finish the cart and then I'll go exploring?
No, I figured the description of the room would be like,
But I wasn't in the room.
okay.
And not gonna lie, I spaced out. And I heard you start talking about loot suddenly.
Yes, there are a bunch of baskets suspended to the ceiling, each connected to a pulley with rope.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely want to see that,
I
but I'm
will
not in
start
there.
rolling these barrels of mead back to the wagon.
Only 2 of them have meat in them. The third one looks to have had its top bashed in. A good time was had by Lark.
Sure.
Okay, yeah. Is Firo? Are you going to continue to explore, or I guess you were say you're chipping away at the thing for the
I
next
dig,
hour.
dig, 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 dig,
Yeah,
dig,
yeah.
dig. It's what I like to
Flynn,
do.
which way are you going?
Well, I'm taking those barrels right
Mhm.
back to the wagon, so
Okay.
you know that takes whatever amount of time, and then I might be interested in what's over here.
So that is actually you can tell that one's not great for the this dead end cave has a crudely excavated 10-foot wide pit in the middle of the floor. And it smells.
It puts the lotion on its
A
skin,
while-
or else
far
it
away-
gets
a
the
far
hose
distance
again.
away.
Nope, that's his poop hole.
It is filled with bones and garbage and shit.
Literal shit.
Other bullshit.
Okay, yeah, I don't need to go any further that way. Yep, that's the latrine.
Okay.
Okay, so this over here actually kind of got me curious. This whole entryway here, right? So we've got this kind of round area. Oop, I put myself actually in a hallway up here, and I'm curious about this whole area here.
So that area looks to have once been a set of burial niches. This 8-foot high, 5-foot wide passage has a dozen burial niches carved into its walls. Unfortunately, it looks like time and animals have taken most of what would have been in those niches. Basically, you have a couple of stone knives and a couple of skulls left around there. The bigger room behind you that you're kind of in, this is a looks to continue the ancient burial chamber. Um, there are some burial niches in the north end, but they have nothing of any.
Okay. Oh, looks like we got a river over here.
Yeah, well, it's a stream, but it's completely frozen, making it winter forever.
Oh, sure, sure.
So this is just the frozen stream that continues to the north end of the south out of the passage. South leads out to the entrance where you guys came from. North leads up to where you can tell this is where the cave bear was sleeping. It the little niche over here where the bear was taking a nap has a gnawed-on human skull in it. Now, the interesting part, the frozen stream ends at a 7-foot deep frozen pool at the back of the dark cave. Trapped beneath the pool's ice, a stone statue of a smiling young man, naked except for a well-placed oak leaf. His face is turned towards the sky.
Oh. You said it's a statue?
Yeah, like frozen under the water. It's like some
Huh.
dude plus looking up at the sky, like frozen under the water. Ice.
Hmm. I look up to the ceiling.
Nope.
Hmm.
Nothing up there.
Okay.
Give me a religion check, by the way.
Sure.
Okay. Are you not? You aren't proficient in religion, are you?
It's got. Yeah, I am, but I've only got a +2 to it.
That would be a 4 if you were. Oh, int, right?
Int.
Got it.
Yep.
All right. So, it's been, an hour. You guys are well into the night now. Jen has the wheel basically back on the cart, and Firo's about a third of the way through taking out this like bottom half of the thing. It's basically you're trying to chip your way through a big granite slab. So
We
technically you cut off some of the weight. That's good. All right. What's the plan there, Jen? You have your cart fixed.
I need goats
I'm hacking away.
to pull the cart.
Do you want a long rest up here? I can spend 4 hours in a trance, and then the other 4 hours finish hammering this shit away, and then by the time we'll be reset.
I mean, a nap sounds great. Yes.
And then we can go back to town with the cart, the beer, whatever's under this thing, the goats.
I don't know if it's helping, but I feel like I'd be here Eldritch blasting it too, just to try and chip away.
Baff. Right.
It's force damage.
It is.
Just make my pickaxe turbo powered. You just keep
Every
hitting the
time you swing,
backside.
I just hit it in the back of it, so like just forward.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys spend time smashing the thing.
I'm gonna spend a little time meditating on this statue. I'm curious by it and why it would be at the bottom of a pond like this.
Okay. I was gonna say maybe one of your smart characters, but only smart characters fix
Do we
that.
have any? Do we have smart characters?
I am very smart. Very smart.
Speaking of Miss Very Smart, do you have a solution yet for this big big stone slab problem yet?
Nope. I've been working on the cart.
The Kurt. Working
And
on the
unless
Kurt.
you can give me a hint. Is that a no?
Give me an int roll.
Straight int?
Yeah. You briefly remember something about physics and leverage pulleys.
Oh, where were the pulleys? I wasn't in here, so I don't know.
To the east.
So I'm gonna mutter to myself as I'm staring at this thing, saying, God, it'd be really nice if we had, like, maybe a fulcrum or some pulleys or something that I could use to move the stone block. Hopefully somebody mentions that maybe there were pulleys nearby.
Go east.
So, you go inspect the room. That room has a bunch of pulleys up on the ceiling. Well, I guess, yeah. Has a bunch of pulleys that were suspending up baskets up above the ground. Animals.
So I yell back to the other room and be like, I need some tall people.
Okay.
Some tall people can stack up some crates to cover them. I'm not gonna.
I need at least 3.
Okay.
Sure.
3 pulleys and a whole bunch of rope later. And a tinkering roll. See if she can actually get the physics right.
And a tinkering roll.
It takes like 4 button presses, or hold your horses.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hey, look, she can get the physics on this right. She sets up a set of pulleys coming out of this way. Wrap it around this thing, allowing you guys to get a whole lot more lateral pressure for a whole lot more weak people.
I stand triumphantly on top of the thing for a moment and be like, all right, everybody, get on that side of the rope.
All come down here. And, well, actually, no. You'd still be pulling from this room. It would just be through the pulley that would be here. So, have freehand, rope, tied to thing, around pulley, around other pulley, block and tackle style, pull the rope.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3, heave. Let's. Who all's doing the rope pulling?
1, 2, 3, ho.
So it's no longer strength related, right?
Still strength related. It's still heavy as fuck. It's just easier, and you don't need as many points of strength to use physics.
I'm gonna foreman.
Okay.
I have a strength of 10. Somebody's got to have a better score than that.
11.
10.
Wow.
Strength score 17.
10.
Everyone just kind of line up and grab the rope.
Somebody said 17.
Do you want to do a combined roll? Is that what we're doing?
No, I just want everyone to grab the rope because
Grabbing
17's
the
the anchor.
rope.
strength score of X to move it. So right.
I grab a hold of the rope.
all of you get the rope and heave ho your way a bit, and the stone block slowly slides to the south. And lo and behold, there's a dead guy under.
Of course there is.
With a wand
A lightning bolt.
of storms.
Actually, I take that back. It's a dead girl.
No.
Aw.
Does she have the lightning bolt thing?
So
Was she
revealed
cute
beneath
at
the
one
shallow
point?
niche in the floor that holds the bones of a female human. Tribal garb reduced to dust and tatters. There does appear to be an intact item in her right hand, at least.
What does it look like?
Stick of wood.
No,
Yeah,
I think it's a wand of lightning bolts.
Giggity. Stick of wood.
You would get excited by that.
I
Who's
mean,
searching the body.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I mean, are we still holding the ropes?
No, I'm sure that you can let go of the rope. They just moved it.
Okay.
They slid it laterally out of the way. So
It slides back into place.
no, it doesn't back into place. It's just a very big fucking rock.
I have garbage rolls.
Okay. Seth searches the thing. You find a wand in one hand and a small pearl in its left hand.
Interesting.
Okay.
Oh.
Well,
Can-
I recognize this as a wand, and I pass it to the spellcaster dude named Merlin. And the pearl, I take a
Fucking
closer
lie,
look at.
Chop liver?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
All right.
this time you can
Can-
get the next one.
Can I
I'm
try and
curious by this
identify
pearl, though.
the wand?
Oh, sure. Gonna hand it to Kiku. She can identify what the wand is.
Okay.
It is prepared, by the way.
Oh, you do have it prepared.
I did.
Okay.
Probably by accident, but I did.
In that case,
Well, that's nice for one of you guys.
can you ritual cast or no?
I can, yes.
As long as you have it prepared.
Correct.
Oh, which one of you does more attack rolls?
Both of them do.
Oh,
Yeah.
We're both Sorks.
All right. And the other one, I'm guessing you're spending another. Like it's
On the pearl?
what the ritual cast time on that is ever, isn't it?
An hour, 10 minutes.
Yeah. It's like 2 in the morning.
well, we'll just hold on to the pearl for now.
It
Or
just
do
says
you want to
casting
do
time
that
1
quick and
minute.
then go to bed?
I mean, I'm just going to use my spell slots because we're going to take a long rest.
Yeah.
You use your other spell slot to burn it for the other divination. That is Pearl of Power.
Which
A
is...
pearl of power.
That's nice.
Oh wow.
Sean got the next one, right?
Yeah. Sean can take it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really much use to a cleric.
Sean, you want the Pearl of Power?
Come on, Sean. You get a pearl of power.
No, I
Did-
don't need it.
You don't.
You're
You
right,
don't want
thinking
it?
block, aren't you?
Yeah. After a long rest, I'm gonna have like 20 spell slots.
So he should get the wand.
You get the wand, and then I'll take the pearl.
And he takes the pearl.
Okay. Works for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then we take a long rest. Posting
then-
guards as appropriate.
You post some guards and take a long rest in the midday. Wake up noon.
I'd be down for sleep until noon.
IRL. All right, so the wolf goes away.
Yes.
Where are we camping out? Like which room are we feeling?
By the
safe?
goats in the fire.
By the goats in the fire. Okay.
Yep.
I'm specifically napping in the cart.
Okay. All right. So
So we can hit the long rest button.
you can hit the long rest button except for Flynn, who does not get a long. Flynn is haunted by nightmares.
Son of a bitch, I already hit the long rest button. But, I mean, I just had spell slots gone. That's all it was. I didn't lose any hit points.
Yeah. Flynn spends the evening tossing and turning, haunted by nightmares, and gains absolutely no benefit from a long.
What did you pick up?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's a carryover from the fact that I died.
No, are you sure you didn't take any items?
Let's see. We've got an agate. We've got a battle axe.
Who pulled the items out of the coffin?
Oh, I suppose
Yeah.
I'm the one that pulled the items out of the coffin, aren't I?
I wonder if that's why you're haunted by nightmares.
Daniel's smiling, so
Just
I'm gonna go with
being
yes.
the dumb ranger dude, though, chilling with the goats because they're warm.
Right? You're like, smells like sheep, but boy, is it warm.
Okay. I guess I have to say extra prayers in the morning to remove some sort of curse, or is this just a temporary thing?
You cast that spell yet?
Uh,
Nope.
like cleanse or something?
Nope. You are not 5th level yet. Okay. So, everybody but Flynn wakes up rested. Flynn wakes up not rested at all. So what are we doing with the? So you've got a bunch of grain and foodstuffs and 2 carts of mead, or two barrels of mead. Are we loading those in the cart and tying like 16 goats to it and hoping that you can drag it through the snow?
You only need
the
like
hope.
4 goats. But yes, that's the plan.
Goats are not beasts of burden, so getting them to act in this manner is going to be interesting.
It'll be a goat rope.
You have food? Bribe them.
Or pet them really well.
Yeah, Fira's already over there hitting the animal handling.
Right? Fear could at least get them to line up and they're not fans of being tethered to something. Technically, you can train a goat to pull stuff, but these ones to give milk and school.
Well, you just set up like a fishing rod with food dangling in front of it.
All right. This is still going to require a whole lot of pushing from everybody else.
Where is the alpha? There's always an alpha.
Always an alpha. Who's the Billy Goat in charge?
Exactly.
All right. So you get your cart full of things with goats, and with hefty pushing from the humans and pulling from the goats, you get it started rolling out of the X. I'm guessing we're not trying to roll it over Doug
And friend?
No.
Yeah, we probably want to avoid them.
Okay. So cart moving along.
Ooh, I got an idea. Hold on. Let me see if my bag. Let's see if my bag of tricks actually helps us.
Giant.
Nope.
Nope, it did not. I was hoping for the elk.
Get 2 more tries.
True, I do.
Nope.
He now has a giant rat and a badger.
Hey!
Hey, giant elk.
Huzzah! Actually, the other ones disappeared, don't they?
Do they? I thought it said
so.
it went away at dawn.
Unless you resummon something, right?
Or you reduce it to 0 health.
No.
I apparently have a menagerie now.
Yes. She has a bunch of furry things that are following her around.
So the elk should be able to pull that no problem, right?
The elk is technically a beast of burden, guess. Considering it's like tame and stuff.
It is also a giant elk, and it's considered a huge beast.
Yeah.
Huge.
Huge.
Huge!
God, that came.
But the memes will persist for decades.
Can he get out of the cave?
It can. I would hope the key is smart enough to not try to summon a giant elk in the cave, but
Nope, I'm not that dumb. I summoned it outside because I knew how big it would be. And we get the goats to help pull the cart outside, and then we will hook it up to the elk.
okay. So, as you're outside finagling, the goats and the elk and all of the rest of the nonsense.
Give me my tokens.
Your giant elk token.
I have a giant rat, a badger, and a giant elk.
I don't even know if I have a token for that.
Just take an elk and make it twice the size.
Enough. It's huge, right?
Yes.
Giant elk.
Squares.
Which means I get to ride it while it's pulling the cart.
Alright.
You know, you thought it was an innocuous, like, toy item, and it is, like, the best thing ever.
It's huge. Wow, that is got a lot of health too.
It's got more than I do.
All right. So it's got so it is token. That thing has 40 health. All right. So your giant elk, and you're trying to finagle the cart, and you're trying to get it tied to this colossal elk. Which honestly, it might just be easier to strap the booze to the elk. One side.
But I took all that time on the cart. I thought we were outside.
You are outside.
All I see is the bear and Verbeeg.
Go east. Go east, child.
Holy mother of God, that thing is huge.
Literal. Huge beast. There is, however, a slight complication. Namely, this. Where's the character art handout? So, as you are setting up the elk and whatever, from behind, you hear a loud voice call out, "Common, Doug, you home?" And from out of the trees, another Vibirg shows up, carrying a basket.
Jesus.
Oh, snap.
Crackle and pop.
He's inside. Just go right on in.
I mean, she's walking right up to us.
Yeah, but the entrance is like where his body is nowhere near us.
She's kind of looking at you confusedly, and since it's noontime, it's actually dim light all over the place. You have your hour and a half for lunch?
Huh?
You have your hour and a half of dim light for lunch.
There.
So no hiding for you.
Always hiding from me.
She looks at you and goes, "Who you? Where Doug?"
Doug's inside.
Uh,
And I am Drogron.
let's get a deception roll on that.
My name is Drogron,
Not
and dude's inside, so
bad.
there's no deception there. All truth.
Uh-huh.
That's-
Not like she has a whole lot of insight, but give this a shot. Nope. She she looks at you skeptically and kind of like sidles around you, try to go into the door.
Have a nice day. I'm like, I looked at everybody like, we got to go.
We go. We run.
Yeah.
Now. Dun, dun,
ASAP.
dun, 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 dun. Go, everyone, go. We're out on the tundra. New map. I know she's gonna chase us. The moment she leaves, we're leaving.
Yeah.
Give
Okay.
us wide open spaces for our fight.
Give me 3 steps. Give me 3 steps, mister. Give me 3 steps towards the door.
So she heads this way to go
Yeah.
inside, not
We're already-
walking near you guys. Giant.
Already
And
out of
we
the
head
map.
this way.
Gone.
This way. We gone.
Mhm.
Running away.
We
Gone.
gone. Everybody just grab on the elk. It gone.
Got gone.
Okay. The elk
Move 60
pulls
feet.
the cart, kind of. I mean, it's basically just kind of dragging through the snow.
I apparently don't actually have ownership of that token, by the way.
You get to control it for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, until like next week, and then I might get it again. Apparently, they do a lot of damage.
It is harsh. Like
If they knock it down, they could use their hooves to do 4d8.
What?
Right?
smacks you with its antlers, and if it knocks it down, it like clobbers you 48 damage.
Damn.
Not 48, 48.
Yeah.
Yes, we gotcha.
Up to 32.
That's still a lot.
So you guys are booking it the other direction, and all of a sudden you hear angry shouting from behind you.
And we knew it was coming.
Oh, you knew it was coming, considering she only had about like one more round worth of walking before she saw Doug's corpse bleeding out on the snow.
Run away!
Running away. Do you think you're faster than the giant pulling cart? I really don't.
Giant elk moves 60 feet.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that that cart slows it down at all.
Okay.
I hold a range attack.
Right. So you guys head off, hightailing it out of there.
How's the vision?
Well, you're kind of in the middle, so not amazing. Y'all are like, yeah, 4 miles is an 8-hour hike. So because snow. So you guys kind of flee out into the into the wilderness with your ginormous elk. And the Verbeeg the Verbeeg does not
Does not what?
He doesn't yawn.
Right.
So it doesn't. The Verbeeg has decided that since you killed Doug, Friend, and the bear all at once, fighting you is probably not the correct
Course of action.
course of action. So it's a little discretion is advisable. And you guys do manage to spend the next hours hiking your asses back to Goodmead. And get there again at nighttime going, oh, loaded up with your ginormous elk. Supplies, other stuff.
So first thing, before we lose the elk, let's return the mead.
Yes.
So they don't actually have. Do they have? I don't even know if they have it in this town.
Gotta at least have a stable.
Yeah, basically, you can use you guys can all crash in the stable where you're quartering your stuff anyway.
Our dogs.
Your dog sled / axe.
All these goats. What are we doing with all these goats?
Did you steal all the goats too?
Oh yeah, all the goats are coming with, one way or another.
Everything.
Okay. So you trek back with your line of goats and sheep, as well as your giant elk with supplies and beer or mead. And they're happy to have you back. They can't really
I feel like with that many goats, we should set up a creamery and like hire one person to just like work the goats so that we can make cheese.
I'm good with that.
I'm also good with that.
that's funny.
I mean, that was what, like 12 goats?
It's a handful of goats and a pack of sheep. Really. But
Hey, you know what? When there's like an entire world practically starving because of a lack of food, I think we can make some good money with some goat cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And we could start a sheep farm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sell the wool for all the people that are cold. See? This was a great trip.
Stop adventuring. We're done. We're doing this.
So the where is the rewards? Basically, they're all super thankful And they do offer to put you up for the night and proceed to give you your own, not a keg of mead because that's excessive, but they
A
give
pony?
you they give you some free mead to enjoy as keep yourself warm. The mead must flow. All right. The memes in this is amazing. I mean, come on. The name of the thing is the mead must flow, and you fought a cave bear named Yoga. I mean,
Yogi Bear.
Once characters, they are, however, a little upset that there's one of the Vabir still alive because, yeah, what's to stop it from coming back and just taking the again? But anyway,
The fact that she witnessed the carnage from 5 people, let alone an entire town.
all right. So you can take your you get your evening. You get a comfortable place at and somebody stable. You get some booze to keep yourself warm. Night passes. Day happens. We'll figure out what happens tomorrow. Next.
Do I get a long rest this time or no? Or more still more nightmares?
You are still nightmares and cursed. You need to do.
Okay. Well then, yeah, I need to take care of this curse the next time we have a session. Unless I can do that now. Is there something in good mead here that could help me take care of that?
There is a shrine and there is an acolyte, but I don't think acolytes are cool enough. Sorry.
Are we in the part of the campaign where we're starting to get XP? Or are we still milestone?
You are in milestone and you need to go test your metal against the things out on the tundra because towns are. These guys are super happy, and you get the hero's welcome and good mead, and you drink for free. But yeah.
Do we get any like freebies from them or like discounts or?
Yeah, drink for free.
Forever?
Until the meat that we brought them runs out.
No. So we got like a 10% discount at the blade shop. Like, do we get anything for helping here?
Put you up and let you for free for a couple of days. So you guys need to head out and get Flynn on curse. Your cleric is not
Right.
help or spells.
Right. Spells kind of being the big one.
Anyway, yeah. So next week, we will
The quest for the decursing.
have a conversation that happens in the morning, and we will deal with the rest of that later.
Flynn's having a really rough week.
Like, guys, I think I'm cursed now.
Yeah.
I pat him awkwardly on the knee and be like, "It'll be okay. We'll figure it out."
Positive note. Priests are generally high enough level to be able to cast it, so you can go back to the lady that brought you back to life, and she can curse.
For an arm and a
Just be
leg.
like, hi, we're back. You remember us?
Basically.
It's him again.
I did a thing.
He's a regular.
Do you guys have a loyalty program? I know that
Frequent flyer.
The Morning Lord and Kellenvor aren't exactly like pals, but their visit's free.
Right. Buy 2 get 1.
But I need a punch card.
Right.
That's all right. So thank you, everyone. We will reconvene in the morning. Next. God, what is it? Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody going to not be around next?
In the morning?
No, we're having the morning of the You guys wake up and shit happens. I don't want to start new.
Oh, sorry. I heard we're reconvening in the morning next Monday, and I'm like,
No,
I don't think I can do that.
Monday normal time. Next.
December 7th.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, thank you, everyone. We will hopefully get farther than this, and you guys can branch out and do your.
I cannot get this thing to fix.
Oh, by the way, Kiku, your your beeping is now talking.
What do you mean?
Yep.
No, you said it's talking to me?
Yep.
What is it saying?
You having a fucking.
That's for next time.
It's gone from beep to in a language you don't understand. So
That's comforting.
Ooh, I have languages. What languages do I have? I can't hear it though, can I?
If she can recreate the sound somehow to you.
Yep.
Let me look at my spell list.
Comprehend.
Nope. So I'm like a half caster, so I don't get a whole lot of useful stuff. Although I do have a lot of utility things, I do not have comprehend languages.
I would have thought that would have been a thing.
Hey, on the bright side, I have 10 spell slots right now.
On the dark side, I've got not nearly that many.
If we taken another long rest, I get another 8. So.
Yeah, that doesn't help me any.
Do they compound? I thought that they reset when you do a long rest.
Nope. I don't. With what I took, I don't do long rests.
He doesn't sleep.
Aspect of the moon.
He literally.
I no longer need sleep, and can't be
That's
forced to
creepy
sleep by
as
any
shit.
means. I whittle now. All right.
He has taken up Scrimshaw, which is the thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, speaking of like things in my
Scrimshaw.
head, I want to get rid of this amulet.
Oh. The one for the cultist? Sure.
Yes. I'm gonna pull the dark crystal amulet out of my pocket and put it on the nearest surface and hit it with my blacksmithing hammer.
Okay.
Do I feel better?
Define better.
No. As a matter of fact, you do not feel better.
Does she feel worse?
Does not feel worse. She does not feel better.
What are you trying to feel better about?
She might need to go see the doctor as well.
Oh my god. We're just regulars at this point.
It hurts in my soul, Doc.
Did you just lay there in a in a therapist's office?
No.
Doc, the voices in my head. They won't leave me alone.
Let's just say I underwent a forceful alignment change.
Yep.
That happens to
Alright.
the best of us.
Yeah, unfortunately. Especially happens to the people that pick up cursed amulets. So, yeah, I'll chat with you guys next week, if not before.
All
Later,
right.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.